Hi, this is Pete from FMI Enterprises. I'm an auto dealer here in Southern California, and today I have for you a very nice looking 1998 Corvette. The car has 199,000 original miles. It's got a clear Carfax. I've got the Carfax in my hand. California car, no accidents, no damage, 4 owners it shows. I got the car and I really haven't had any problems with the car. It's been a car that started up every time, driven great, never gave me any check engine lights or any kind of issues to worry about, any major mechanical issues or anything, but I did a lot of little things to it. It has all new brakes, it has new discs, new pads all around. It's got 2 new shocks. I ended up putting a brand new AC compressor, a new pulley, and a new AC belt. Also has had an oil sender leak. I had that replaced, and also did the oil pan gasket, and of course a new oil change. The serpentine belt was replaced at the same time. Got an alignment done on it. So it's been it's been around the mechanic shop a few times, and but all the stuff is straightened out. Both headlights have new drive gear motors, or not the motors, but just the drive gear. Those old plastic gears go bad, so that's been updated. It's it's a good looking car. It's not perfect, and I'm going to walk around and do a condition report, starting off with the paint and the body. So it's got, I think it has mostly original paint. So it's got some rock nicks on the front end, and it does have quite a few. Hard to see here, but I mean you can see definitely rock nicks just in the front end, and they kind of stop halfway up the hood. But it doesn't look bad. It's just what happens when you drive a car 200,000 miles. Probably has a lot of freeway miles. And so it's got some rock nicks. I've got a bra that goes on the front that comes with it that would cover up the front bumper. But I mean the bumper itself is in good shape. There's no cracks in it. It looks decent. It's all straight. The hood looks good. It's straight. The right front fender looks very good. The right door looks good. The mirror looks good. There's some rock nicks in the mirror. Tiny little rock nicks. The right rear quarter looks good. The hatchback here, it's got some little marks on it, maybe from a couple of bird turds and whatnot, but I mean it doesn't look bad. Got a super light hairline scratch, like car wash type scratches right there. And it's hard to see in the camera. It doesn't show up pretty much. I'm just trying to be picky and show every little detail. The rear bumper cover looks very good. It's got the Corvette lettering in the back, which I like. Current California registration, October 2019. It's got the Corvette license plate frame. As you can see, it has Corsa exhaust upgrade, which looks pretty nice. And it sounds good. And as you can see there's a Hotchkiss sway bar in the back. Upgrade. The left rear quarter looks good. Got some, again, it's got some light little car wash scratches, which looks like somebody had the vacuum hose and they were vacuuming, and it was just making these super light little scratches on the side right there. But again, it's like superficial stuff. You don't see it unless you get up close. But there are some minor little imperfections in this car all around it, like that. Some light little scratches right there. It's got a glass target top. I'd say it's in fairly good shape. I mean, it's got some little marks on it, just little car wash type scratch marks on it. Driver's side door looks good. Got some little door dings right there on the protector, right on the outside of the protector, not on the door. which is what the protector's made for. So that's pretty much the paint in the body. It's probably about I'd say 7.5, 8 out of a 10, my opinion. I mean, it's a good looking car. It's just if you get up close, you see the mileage. But you know, it looks cool. I mean, it still looks good. It's got the factory wheels on it. Chrome looks good. BF Goodrich tires. Tires probably have about, I'd say about 35% here, somewhere in that neighborhood. And while we're down here, you can see the front end here. It's all there. The little scraper there, the spoilers there, and the rear tires, BF Goodrich as well. Same thing, about 25-30%, I'd say. I mean, it's not like you need to change them tomorrow, but they're not perfect. So anyway, continuing on with the interior. Interior looks pretty nice. Got the factory seats. I've got this is brand new, the little bezel right here for the seat switch. Seats work good. Carpeting's in good shape. There's no holes in the carpet. I've got a nice set of floor mats in the back. Here is the bra I talked about. It's in very nice shape as well. And it's got a nice set of floor mats for the front, both sides, in good shape. And the cargo, it's got the Corvette embroidered cargo cover here in the back. And underneath here, which actually I'm getting to a little bit early since I'm back here, but it's got upgraded stereo equipment. It's got a Bazooka subwoofer. There's a XM Alpine receiver right there, satellite radio, and I believe it does have a power amp somewhere around here because the stereo sounds really good. It was a little bit too bassy for me, so I disconnected the subwoofer. Front plate, you've got the sunshade here, and you've got the cargo net back here in the case. So it's got all 3 doors, and this one has a CD changer in the back, Delco electronic CD changer. So it's got a pretty nice upgraded stereo system, and as you can see, the struts hold the hatch up here nicely. Seats do not have any rips or tears. Got some wear and tear right here, but it's just cracking, like leather cracking. There's no holes in the seat. In fact, I had the outside bolster here replaced, so that's all new. Passenger side seat looks very nice. Carpeting looks excellent. Glove box cover, I had this redone. Looks very nice as well. Inside, clean. And you've got the Alpine transmitter for your stations and whatnot. Snap shut. The center console looks good. The boot looks pretty good. The shifter looks okay. No problems there with the leather shifter. The console looks good. The dash is good. No cracks in the dash. The steering wheel looks nice. The horn button looks good. It comes with 1 key, 1 fob. Now the transmitter may need a new battery. I haven't looked into it, but when I push the button, it doesn't do anything. Car starts up and runs very well. As you can see, no warning lights. Glove box, it's clean. Got the owner's manual right here, which I believe has the book in it. Yep, it does. It's got the owner's manual right there, 98 Corvette. As you can see, it's got the glass target top, visor, door panels look good. No delamination or warping in the door panels. The windows go up, no problem, and go down. Power door locks. For some reason, when you hit the lock function, it doesn't want to do anything on the lock side. And then this side, you hit it lock, and it locks, and it doesn't want to open. And this one goes back and forth. So this side works just fine, and this side it goes shut. So anyway, that's a quirky little thing. The radio, as I said, sounds real good.
Sino que también.
Make my way through this darkness.
So it sounds real nice. All the buttons are there. The physical condition of the radio looks good. The AC, as I said, I had the AC compressor replaced and charged. The LED here on the screen is dim. Now, it's a real easy fix. If you're handy, you can remove the climate control. This little bezel here comes out, and there's 4 little ICs that you need to resolder because the solder cracks. It's a cold solder that needs to be redone to make the display nice and bright again. But AC works fine. That's pretty much all I wanted, was a working AC. Carfax, you can see 4 owners, and you can go through it, and you can see all the service this car's had through the years. It actually has had a pretty good service history. The Chevrolet dealer, door locks checked, and you go through the years and you can clearly see it was pretty well serviced. Paradise Chevrolet, then the third owner here. Emissions, and on and so on. Lake Elsinore, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep. 4th Street Automotive did all the brakes. Rear brakes replaced, rear rotors, front brakes, front rotors, rear shocks, and that was done at 191,000 miles. So that's about 8,000 miles ago. All new brakes, just like I said. And that's pretty much it. It's a good Carfax. It's got good service records, and you know, it's definitely had a lot of maintenance done on, you know, by myself and from previous owners. Turn the AC off. It's blowing nice and cold. I had the alignment done, so it steers pretty nice. It's got good power. The car, it's pretty quick, and it sounds real nice with the exhaust. Transmission shifts nice and smooth. No hard shifts on the transmission at all. The engine runs excellent. I forgot to show the engine, but the engine runs excellent, and doesn't overheat or anything. All the gauges are where they should be, as you can see. Oil pressure is good, temperature is good. So it's really a pretty good car to have for the summer for a fraction of the cost, I guess, of what a lower mileage C5 would cost. But I feel comfortable getting in this car and, you know, taking it on a drive somewhere. It's it really does drive good. So if you have any questions, feel free to give me a call. My number's in the advertisement, and I can send you the Carfax if you want to check it out. And I think I went over everything here. So if I left anything out, just feel free to give me a call. All right, thank you very much. Bye.